Hi everyone, Marion Embossing here, bringing you another quick and simple card idea. I done this a little while ago for my mum for Mother's Day, and it was just so pretty. And I just want to make loads in different colourways, and then I've got them ready to go. So it's all done using this A Pocket Full of Happiness stamp set. It's called A Heart Full of Flowers. They're just absolutely beautiful. Let me just see if I can pull this out so you can see it. That's better. So that's what it's going to look like, but colourful. And then I've got it already set up. I'll show you in a moment. But look at the little fonts you get in there with the words, and they're just absolutely beautiful. A heart full of flowers, warm hugs, sending you, thank you. Positive vibes, you know, just beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, so I'm very lucky because I get to teach. I have actually got a few of these little mini misties, so I've just gone ahead and set it up just to make it quicker for you guys, so you're not watching me change it in and out, but it is incredibly easy. So I've already gone ahead and I've got my 4 stamp layers in there. Do you know what? I don't know if I've cleaned these from last time, but we'll soon find out. Actually, I used Coral Cabana, and I've got Coral Cabana there. I used limoncello. I've got limoncello, yeah. I've literally just gone up to my studio and picked out some colours. Look, aquatini. How about that? Oh, and then that one, I must have used Twilight, but I'm going to use eucalyptus this time. And then I'm just going to add a little bit at the end. So what I would suggest you do is, first of all, sorry, I've got my cardstock, my Wow Super Smooth cardstock that I've cut down in half, and then I've folded over tent style, so that's ready to be my base card. And then I've made a little panel slightly smaller. I do this so much, so it probably seems a bit repetitive if you see this all the time on a video, but I just recommend it because if you mess it up, you can turn it over and try it on that side. If you mess that up, then you haven't messed up your whole card base. So yeah, that's what I do. Anyway, so I'm gonna get that in there, close my little lid. Let's just, I'll come around this side, I'll work this way, and then, whoops, you should be able to see, all right? So make sure that's tucked into the corner. Yeah, I don't think I cleaned these from last time. Shame on me. I'm just gonna ink them up. I do apologise if you're hearing a noise. Our neighbours are having a load of work done. And it's just typical, isn't it? You do a video and they get the saw out. But hey ho, it's looking gorgeous. Right, so I'm just pushing this down. So with Catherine Paula inks, once you've inked it up, you want to push it down and let it get into that cardstock. Let that ink go in there. Okay, so that's lovely. I will clean these later. And then I'm going to move on to limoncello. Just make sure this is the right way round, and again you tuck it into the corner. You can always just do this, so I can just make sure. I think I'm slightly, that's okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. So let's get some limoncello on there. And what I would suggest you do, if you were going to do a batch of these, I would just do loads of the first colour, then follow on with the second colour, then follow on with the third colour, fourth colour, etc. And it just makes it really quick. Okay, so that's limoncello. Look at those colours, they look beautiful. And then aquatine. I can't believe I picked out the same colours. I didn't even see those labels until I'd sat down in here and got myself organised. Okay. Aquatini, so we've got our Coral Cabana, limoncello, and then aquatini. I just love this. I love the layering stamps, but this is slightly different. This is layering, but they're fitting in the gaps. and then it's creating this beautiful heart. It's just gorgeous. Oh, love it. And then I'm gonna add, see, I was gonna go with eucalyptus. Now these are gonna dry a bit lighter. So again, with Catherine Paula inks, they go on, they get, they're quite strong when they go on, but then they go into the card and then they fade in a bit. So they'll gradually get a bit lighter. Not loads, but a bit. Oh, what do I wanna do? No, do you know what? I'm going to go back to my original and go to Twilight. Sorry, eucalyptus. So let's go back to my original. But I am going to change it up just slightly. So let's just ink this up. And the nice thing about using a Misty is if you miss a bit, you can just go back in again. And you know it's in exactly the same position. Oh, I could be using my little Chucky thing that I made after watching a lovely lady on YouTube. Just type in handmade Chucky for Misty or something. Yeah, fabulous. Okay, I really like that. I love those colours. They're quite retro looking. I really, really like that. And I like the grey against the aquatine, the way it filled in on that flower. So yeah, happy with that. Okay, so I want to just dry these a bit. Just want to make sure that they're dry, because what I'm going to do now, I'm going to use some Wow Clear Sparkle embossing glitter, and I'm just going to do it on the ones that I've just done here in this Twilight. So let me just actually do a bit of cleaning, because I'm going to use the Wow embossing ink pad now. And I'll get myself a bit of paper ready. Slide that under there. Ink this up. I want to make sure that that's in the same position as it was, so I tuck it in the corner. And then stamp that down. Use my little handmade Chucky. That's a good sign. Lift off. Give it a shake because it's an embossing glitter. And then just sprinkle it over. Oh, so pretty. Let me just put that back in the pot. Okay. I have to say as well, I am loving this mat. I bought myself a mat to work on. It's like a cutting mat, but it's beautiful for stamping against. It's really, really lovely. Okay, so I'm going to go underneath and heat this. As soon as I see it change, I just move on to the next bit. It doesn't take long. If you're seeing smoke, that's purely the pigment burning off from the ink, so nothing to worry about. It's when you see flames that you start worrying. So I just finish off on top a little bit. Oh, that just looks so effective. Just by doing that little bit of sparkle embossing on the top, just really, just gives it a little pop. That's lovely. Okay, so quick and simple. What did I do with my card base? Oh, I had it here, didn't I? Oh, it's right next to me. Okay, so I've got my card folded that way. So normally I do 10th fold, but obviously this goes this way this time. So I'm gonna do it like this. So let's get some double-sided adhesive on there. And stick this all down. So I don't know where you are in the world, but I'm in the UK. It's July the 14th, and it is the greyest, dullest day you ever did see. You'd think it was November. You really would. Getting fed up with this weather. I'm going to move to California, I've decided. But then my friend's just moved from California into Nevada, so I might have to follow her there. I just need a bit of sunshine now. I never used to like the sun, but as I've got older, sort of like, I just need to warm my bones up, I think it is. Right, let's get rid of those. It's just so pretty. Okay, let's just lay that down. Lovely. And then I'm gonna just stick a sentiment across the top. That's, look, I've got this little bucket of sentiments here, and I'm gonna stick that down across there. I could use one of the sentiments out of the Pocket Full of Happiness, but these ones I've done using stamps and dies from the ton, and I'll actually do another video showing you how I do these. But in the meantime, because this is just part of the Quick and Simple series, or Simple but Effective. Do you know, I do these things and then I forget what I've called them. And then I'm glad I went with grey actually, because the silver in this really lifts the grey. They work together really nice. And there you go. Just really simple but effective. And you can just do so many different colourways. You know, the choice is yours. So yeah, I'm really, really pleased with that. So they're called A Pocket Full of Happiness. That's the name of the company. She's based in Germany, but she ships all over the world. Her customer service is amazing. And this particular set is called A Heart Full of Flowers. But do have a look on her website because she's got some amazing stuff. And she's actually got some new stuff coming out very soon, which I can't wait to get my hands on. I'm ready to order. I'm like, waiting for them to come in. Yeah, because they're just beautiful. She does really gorgeous designs. So thank you for watching. Go grab yourself some goodies. I'll make a list and I'll link to pages for you to make it easier. Yeah, have a wonderful day. Thanks. Bye.